What's up everyone, my name's PlatinumHowler, coach of your Delta Gligars. Today we are bringing you the final regular season match of Season 2 of the BBR. This is week 12 against OliviaSama and her New Orleans Saint Snow. If you missed the team builder, went up on the channel yesterday, make sure to go check that out for a more in-depth look at the team we're bringing and also a quick outline of the playoff picture going into this week. We are not yet clinched for playoffs. We need a win this week to secure our spot. I would sure hate for our Draft League playoff streak to come to an end now, so we got to turn in a good game here to try to get that 7th win that will clinch us our playoff spot. Also, if you didn't check out the team builder, I did say that Liv has recently started up a new channel, so make sure you go click on that link to her new channel in the description below. Go show her some support as she tries to restart her climb up the subscriber count. That doesn't... English is hard, you know what I mean. She was at like 900 subscribers, close to 1,000 or something. Now she's kind of starting from the ground up. And oh boy, I see a trap inch on my screen. Wasn't necessarily expecting that. So, what did not come? Palosound did not come. Comfey did not come, which was actually one of her most brought mons, but it wasn't doing so great in terms of kills. No surprise to see Melmetal, Terrakion. Obstagoon hasn't come to every game, but I definitely think it is a threat here. So Palosound did not come, Comfey did not come, Shelmet did not come. And there's one other thing that didn't come. Rotom-Fan. That's the 4th that didn't come. So, we are just going to lead off with our Dragals and try to do some big damage right off the bat. Good luck and have fun to Liv. This could possibly be the end of her season if she doesn't get a win here. So, she's going to be in desperation mode. Very... what's the word I'm looking for? I love the trainer card. It's... oof, I can't think of the word. Mako! Terrakion lead. Now that I think about it, this is the most common lead that she has brought. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna drop a Draco because unless it's Life Orb, doesn't knock me out with Earthquake. I don't particularly want to switch anything else into Terrakion. And, well, it could be Sash. So there's Earthquake. And we live. It's not boosting item. It could be Sash, though. If it's Sash... It is not Sash. We get rid of the Terrakion right off the bat. I will take that. I will definitely take that. Trapinch could come in and trap me, but it won't outspeed me. Unless it's like super fast with a Scarf. And Draco would probably do a lot of damage to it. Depending on what comes in, I could save this. I feel like Obstagoon would be a pretty safe bring in right now. Raftelia is the Obstagoon, so I do not want to be switching anything into Obstagoon, so I think I'm going to be giving this thing a kill here. I mean, knockoff is the play for sure. After this, I can go into Pangoro. Pangoro is 100% my play once this goes down. Facade, so this is going to be Guts. I'm obviously not... Oh, for fuck's sake. Turn the damn phone off. Pick up the phone. My mom's upstairs. I'm asking her to pick up the phone. So that's the second week in a row. Second week in a row that we are 5-5, 2 turns into the game. So I'm just going to close combat here. I am sashed. I guarantee Liv a hit. If she thinks she can knock me out with something, she is sorely mistaken. The only thing that resists close combat is the Celebi. Again, if that thing comes in, I highly doubt it's like Rocky Helmet or anything. And I can... Shuko is Celebi. So if this thing has Dazzling Gleam, I'll still live it. Although I may want to just switch in my Trevenant and preserve the Sash on Pangoro. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the Sash around. Well, this thing could have rocks. I don't anticipate this thing to have rocks. This thing could also be Colbur Berry, in which case it would live a hit from Pangoro, so I'm going to pull the switch. Trevenant is going to come in. We should not take a ton of damage from this. Dazzling Gleam is RU Life Orb. That did very little. As not Life Orb. I'm going to go for Elite Seed here, predicting the Celebi to be switched out. And if it stays in, it probably goes for U-turn. Obstagoon comes in, then I'll get the Elite Seed chip that I need for Drain Punch to be able to knock it out, and I'll also get that recovery to for sure put me out of range of dying from a knockoff. So there's the switch into Reptelia the Obstagoon. Lead Seed, please connect. Lead Seed, please connect. There we go. Okay. So this absolutely should put us out of range to die from a knockoff. And we will be able to Drain Punch this thing and get rid of it. If this thing is gone, Focus Sash on Pangoro is... yeah, there's knockoff. We're going to eat our Colbur Berry. So this thing should be down. That did a lot of damage. Lead Seed definitely helped. There's the Drain Punch. We're going to get a lot of... okay, so we got the Leech Seed, so the Leech Seed should heal us back enough. If it doesn't kill, then the Flame Orb will kill, but the Leech Seed does do enough to knock out the Obstagoon. Very, very nice. I love it when a plan comes together. We're still out of range. We can still deal with Celebi. We can still come in on Milotic. Melmetal is the only thing that can knock us out here. And, well, I would think. And if that comes in, which I think that is the Melmetal right now, I'm just going to go into my Rotom. I'm not even going to think about it. She can go into Celebi if she wants. She can pull a double if she wants. That is fine by me. I still have my Sash Pangoro to come in and live any hit from that Celebi. And retaliate with a knockoff. Toxic, I'm not surprised. Not surprised to see Toxic on Melmetal. So here I could Volt Switch, or I could... predicting this to be Toxic Protect. See, I actually don't really need this for much else besides Melmetal, so I think I'm just going to stay in and click Volt Switch. Like, if you go for Protect, then so be it. Or I could just Discharge. I kind of like Discharge better, just in case you stay in. Just in case you stay in and don't click Protect. Because I want to be able to whittle this thing down. But it is going to be switched out, and Celebi comes in. So if we get a para on this, that could be very helpful. Not going to do much. Discharge does not para. And we could stay in predicting her not to go for Giga Drain. Predicting Trevenant to come in again and go for like a Shadow Ball or something. Giga Drain probably would kill. Actually, I don't know if it would kill. Dragal just down. Can't go into that thing and just click Specs attacks. Let's go into Trevenant because this thing is at a range where Alakazam can likely pick it off with Shadow Ball. So I don't want... Okay, yeah, there's U-turn. So Melmetal gets to come back in. But it could still be banded with Toxic. And if it is banded, it would knock me out with Double Iron Bash. I want to try to get a rest off in front of possibly Melodic at this point. I knew I should have trusted my gut and stayed in with Rotom there and just gone for the Volt Switch. So we've seen U-turn from Celebi, we've seen Dazzling Gleam from Celebi. Double Iron Bash. Okay, good. So this thing is going to take the Rocky Helmet. And I honestly can't really tell if that is banded or not. But this time I click Volt Switch because I think it's going to be switched out. And I want to get the rest off in front of Celebi. Or I could go into Pangoro against Celebi. Click Knock Off. Either way, Volt Switch is going to come out here. If you stay in, which you don't. Yeah, so I could have probably gone hard Pangoro if the Melmetal stayed in. So it's at below 50% now. We could go into Alakazam and click Shadow Ball. Then Melodic comes in and takes hits from Alakazam fairly easily. We also could go into Volcarona. Volcarona might just win, actually. But Melmetal could also be Occaberry. If we get to +1... If we get to +1, I think we would KO Melmetal regardless with Flamethrower. Could also just go into Pangoro. We're gonna go Pangoro and just click Knock Off. Hope this thing is not Colbur. Even if it is Colbur, we might actually knock it out at this range. So there's Dazzling Gleam. I know I'm going to live this. Brings me down to my Sash. And we will find out if... Yeah, she does have the Colbur Berry. And we do pick up the knockout either way. Okay, so... Good job, Pangoro. Focus Sash coming in clutch. Lots of really good prep coming in clutch in this game so far. The only thing that possibly could outspeed us is going to be Melodic. I guess we'll find out if Melodic has a lot of speed investment on it. Otherwise, I'm just going to click Close Combat to get as much damage off, or I could also click Knock Off. No, I think Close Combat is a better play, actually, just to get as much damage off as possible. And she is faster! I'm not terribly surprised by that, and I will live with the Melodic being faster. And it is not a Flame Orb Melodic either. So, now do we go into the Rotom to click Discharge? Or do we go into Trevenant to click... If this is offensive Melodic, then it could knock out Trevenant with and it could stall out. I'm gonna go into Volk, actually. Offensive Melodic. What are the chances? If it's offensive with Ice Beam, we'd probably knock Trevenant out. So Volcarona's going to come in. We're going to set up a Quiver Dance. Still got plenty of time here. Much less time than Liv has, but still enough time to be able to get done what we need to get done. Okay, there's Quiver Dance. Does this thing have Haze? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Doesn't do a lot. Do we go for a Giga Drain now? Or... because this thing could have Mirror Coat. But if it does... but it could also be fast enough to click Recover before Rotom does. But if it has Haze now, then it goes for it. I think we're just going to click Giga Drain here and make sure we get damage off. Does over half and should heal us pretty much back to full. But if Mirror Coat... okay, so there is Haze. So... can we knock this thing out? Leftovers. I don't think we knock it out with another Giga Drain, but I'm going to try anyway. Don't think we knock it out. So, we've seen Scald, Haze, Recover. Probably Ice Beam is the last move. This thing is going to actually be pretty hard for us to take down. I actually went for Scald here. Okay, so I take that back. It's not going to be as hard for us to take down as I thought. Because we can go for Giga Drain here to get rid of the Melodic. I wish we had gone for Quiver Dance. But I wasn't expecting a Scald there. I was expecting a Recover. So, we're at neutral. If Melmetal is Aqua Berry, it can probably live a hit, but I am still going to attack it if it comes in. But in comes the Trapinch. And if it can live a Flamethrower from Volcarona... oh, actually, Giga Drain does more. It might not knock out, because it could be Sashed or something, or it could be just bulkier than I think it is within a Violate, but oh boy! Wow! Okay, that took quite a bit better than I thought, and it's gonna have, almost certainly gonna have a Rock move and knock out Volcarona. That's fine. That is fine. It could be like, no, I was gonna say it could be like Assault Vest Trapinch, but that doesn't make much sense. So now we just get to go into Zam, I think. I'm just gonna blast this thing with a Psychic. Melmetal could come in. Melmetal could come in, but Psychic should... Quick Attack! Hello? I had no idea this thing got Quick Attack. We knock it out with Psychic. All that's left is Melmetal. So we get to go for Focus Blast. If we hit, then we hit. That's great. If not, we should, I say, should be able to take it on with the rest of our team. Focus Blast, please just connect and make this a lot easier on me. Please, please. I don't want to have to think about this end game by just what I've got left. Because if it's got Rest and... Oh, Choppleberry! Wasn't expecting that. So I think this will probably live. And it's got Rock Tomb, which I don't think knocks me out. Is she predicting me to switch? Because you're not going to be outspeeding me now. Thank the fucking Lord. That is a 3-0 win for the Delta Gligars. The losing streak is over, and we have secured our playoff position. Good game to Liv. Very good game. Our prep just came in so clutch here. Colberberry Trevenant for Obstagoon gets rid of a huge offensive threat. And, you know, actually, the Drain Punch recovery also helps a lot to actually make Trevenant still useful to take on the remainder of her team. It actually didn't need to take on the Celebi. We were able to get rid of it with our Pangoro because we did chip it down just enough for it to kill with knockoff, even though she had Colberberry. I don't know what the rest of that set was. If she had Thunder Wave or on there, then, you know, if she had Thunder Wave, then setting up with Volcarona would have been a bad idea. Yeah, and then also the Focus Sash Pangoro too, really coming in clutch. Making sure that we could live a hit from that Celebi. I think maybe Melodic could have been more challenging to deal with if it chose to click Recover on that turn. It could have been like, could have drawn out the timer quite a bit, and I take a lot longer with my moves than Liv does, so she could have maybe had an advantage there if she wanted to play the long game, but either way, Volcarona was going to be able to boost up and then recover HP by going for Giga Drains and whatnot. So yes, good game. We're going to be moving on to the playoffs. We started this week as the 5 seed, so we should do no worse than the 5 seed, unless Matt gets a massive win in week 12, like a 6-0 winner. He'd probably need like a 6-0 win to be able to tie me, and then he would have the advantage on head-to-head. I think that's how that would work, but regardless, we are more than likely going to be playing against either the 4 or the 5 seed, depending on if we move up a spot. You know, the people in front of us might lose this week. You never know. But either way, I'm just happy to be in playoffs. I'm happy that the playoff streak will continue. We have made playoffs in every single draft league that we've competed in. I'm very happy about that, and I hope it stays that way for the rest of my draft league career. So yeah, if you enjoyed this battle, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss the BBR playoffs battles. As far as I know, there will be no bye week between the end of the regular season and the beginning of playoffs. So you should be expecting another BBR battle next Saturday, and that one is going to be even more higher stakes than this one, so you don't want to miss it. Until then, we'll see you guys later.